Woo! Your boys are back. It is Intoxicating Sports. I am your man, B-Team Brady Simpson, with two members of the crew. All the way in the corner, it's Josiah's Crusetta rocking the Eli Manning jersey. Then we got Hunter Prodzinski to my left rocking the Minnesota Twins hoodie.
They suck.
That rhyme, too. What do you mean they suck? Did they make it?
No, they blew it in September. Had like the worst September of any baseball team, and went from like a 95+% chance to make the playoffs in like early August to missing. But go on.
Damn, that kind of sucks. Yeah, I did see the Mets made it. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe I'll watch a baseball game because I never do.
They're just on out there.
Oh, what's up, guys? We are Intoxicating Sports, the podcast with hemorrhoids. Let's go, baby. Woo! Woo! Do we have a show for you?
Get on the table.
What?
Damn, Zaddy.
Oh, we got a whole nother slate of NFL games to go through. We got the new segment that we just introduced last week, Intoxicating Sports Survival of the Fittest. We'll go through our underdog picks, community service if we're placing any bets for you guys. And then world famous drunk draft is at the end as always. Before you start listening to all of our shit, why don't you go like, subscribe, leave a comment, even if it's a really terrible comment.
Dude, be careful what you ask for.
That's just going to go right into what I just wanted to hit right away. Oh, man. Okay. So I was looking at our YouTube page. Well, I do every day because I'm posting on there and shit.
Got to.
And I noticed our pod from last week on YouTube had like twice as many views as normal.
Love to see it.
And I was like, whoa, shit. Like, why? I mean, I don't really. If it was something I put in the title, whatever. Maybe, I don't know. But it picked up a little more hype. And someone left a comment on there.
You reading it?
Yes. Let me pull this up if I can find my handy dandy notebook.
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay, so on the most recent one, at 13 Rich Art says, "This pod is ass."
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go. I love ass.
So someone responds to him and says, at Top Crocker 2700 says, "It's not half bad. You have to start somewhere."
Yo, I love to hear it, man. Let's go.
Yo, thank you, Top Crocker.
Let's go, Top Crocker.
So Rich Art comes back with a bomb. Just fucking drops
Bro, we gotta.
He says, "I wish you boys well, but this shit right here, nah, my God, nah. This ain't it. I'd rather sit through an hour and change of y'all giving one another back shots."
Yo, that's crazy.
Yo, I mean, if that's what it's gonna take to get some views.
Dude,
I wanted to comment back and be
volunteers
like, "Yo,
tribute.
tune in to next episode."
Yo, thanks for the suggestion. We'll take that into consideration.
That's how we get people coming back, baby. Hey,
I
that's my
fucking
dude,
died.
Bro. Pay attention. Watch at the end of this. It's gonna be a good snippet. It's gonna be a whole fucking human centipede. That's four.
Cut to this.
There's only 3 of us.
Cut to his face on his ass.
Bowman's gonna be the guy standing in the back.
I don't know if that says more about like us or him. He's like, he wants to see us giving back shots to each other. So, you know.
That's pretty crazy.
Thanks for the comment, though, Rich Art.
Hell yeah.
Hope to see another one on the next one.
Big fan.
As always, kind of got started without doing my shotgun, but I want to rip one because this is how we always do it.
Do it. You got one?
Join him.
Besides, got the big bush light, corn on the cob.
Dude, a bush light.
That sound better than a ruby
No.
grapefruit, fruity grapefruit.
What? This is still kind of cold. Oh, this is going to be, wow. If you guys remember last week, I cut my lip on this and it got stuck.
Don't you have a little towel?
Yeah.
I swear I saw it.
Yeah. I always keep one handy.
What a terrible open, man. Look at this thing.
Dude, watch it. I'm telling you.
Grand Canyon. It's terrible.
You need to watch it.
I can't believe that opened like
Just
that.
open up like you're yelling
First time
and
that's
chug it down.
All right. Cheers. Josias. Love you.
Whoa. I'm seeing slight spillage from Brady. Better from Josias. Jesus,
Dude.
we got
Oh, that was a great burp.
breaking news here. Possibly Davante Adams requests a trade. Did you guys see that?
Let's go. What the fuck?
4:22 p.m. on
He
Tuesday.
didn't look too happy on the sidelines. Gardner Minshew sucks.
I figured that would happen.
Was out of the game. He didn't play last week.
Gardner Minshew?
Davante Adams.
No, I said he looked pretty mad on the sidelines.
Yeah.
That's what I said. And then he said Gardner Minshew sucks.
All right.
I knew that shit was going to happen. And fucking after that game 2 weeks ago, and Tony Pierce was like, yeah, we're going to make changes. People just aren't like playing, giving any effort. I knew exactly what he was fucking talking about.
Big on the Jacoby
didn't wanna play
Myers
there.
train, baby. Yeah, I don't know why he left the pack. Well, I know exactly why. It was money, but you reap what you sow, my dude.
Someone approached Aaron Rodgers on the golf course in the offseason and said, hey, what do you think about playing Davante again this year? He said, oh, that would be great. So
Playing against him?
no, it was literally
Playing
like
with
playing
him?
with him.
Wow.
And Aaron Rodgers just answered the question like it was just nothing.
That'd be amazing.
I mean,
So, that's interesting.
I think there's going to be some wide receivers moved at the deadline. I think two of the best teams in the NFL all of a sudden need wide receivers in the Bills and the Chiefs. You don't see that very often, so definitely could see that. There's been talk of Tyreek Hill too.
oh God, that would
That's
be
a
nice.
little that's a topic for probably a month from now, but a little sneak preview.
Yeah. Let's roll right into 1 minute trivia. We got it for you guys last week, and it's just something quick, to get the brains rolling. I want these guys just, on it. So
It's just me and Josie today. This is gonna be tough.
yeah,
100%.
just gonna take a little minute here. I got 4 questions. I don't know really how hard they are. I think you guys should get these.
You're about to find
Pretty
out.
much. So they're not that hard. First question, ready? How many Super Bowls does Ben Roethlisberger have?
2.
That's it. What's my middle name?
Michael.
Who's the Jaguars' all-time leading rusher?
Maurice Claret.
I thought you were about. Is it Maurice Jones-Drew?
No, it's not.
Maurice
That's
Jones-Drew.
funny. Okay, now I get what you were
That's what I
thinking.
meant to say.
I was like,
I
what?
said Maurice Claret. Oh my
Maurice
God,
Claret.
Maurice Jones-Drew. That's what I meant. Maurice Jones-Drew.
That's a good guess, but no, it's
No,
not
it's
it.
not. Little dude? No? I just guessed it. Sorry.
Oh God, I don't know. How old
Okay,
is this?
This
Wait,
guy-
was LaDainian Thomas
No.
play there?
No.
This guy was before Maurice Jones-Drew.
Oh God.
He's in the 2000s. His first name is Blank Flintstone.
Fred. Oh man.
Oh.
Fred Turner.
They're
Fred
close.
Taylor.
Yes,
That's what it
let's
is.
go, Fred
That's
Taylor.
what it is.
And last question.
Fuck is Fred Taylor?
Name 2 players in the Hall of Fame that played on the Vikings.
I mean, Brett Favre.
Okay.
Is he actually in it now? He
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
has to
Right,
be.
right.
I think so. Adrian Peterson, Randy Moss, Chris Carter.
There you go. There's
I
2.
mean, there's-
Randy Moss,
Chris
Carter.
Carter. Dude, dog.
There's probably a million. of them.
AP's, not
Kevin
in, right?
Williams.
But you got the last 2.
Pat Williams.
He got a loss.
Is Brett Favre in the Hall of Fame? I'm actually interested.
He
he should be.
He should be.
You probably get money for being in the Hall of Fame, and they just don't want to give it to AP. He's going to go to the wrong place.
I don't think that would be a reason.
No, but I just said it because it's kind of
Yeah, he was inducted in 2016.
Isn't he
He's
that-
too good not to
didn't
be,
you say
but there's
$20
all that
million?
recent shit with him, and I was just thinking about,
He's like,
he was in the news for
those
like, some
dudes are
bad things
too
earlier,
good
right?
to like hold off.
They're saying Brett Favre took money from a foundation or something.
Yeah, that was what I was
I was like,
referring to.
man, nah, he ain't do that shit. Boy got
What
in
do
front
you
of
know?
No, I mean he went. I followed it a little bit, and then I saw the case, and he went in front of everybody and kind of stated what he was told. And he's like, I mean, you kind of don't. You're kind of like, hey, we want to use you as the face of the foundation, and then we're gonna run it and give you some money for being the face. You really don't ask any questions at first, and then you find out that they're fucking doing weird shit. So that's kind of how I saw it. It's
That's
how
fair. I haven't followed it at all.
That's how I saw it. But you can, if you see more, you're.
I haven't. I don't care enough.
You don't care. Okay.
I don't care
I saw
enough.
like 2 snippets of it, and I was like, well, Brett Favre's a cool
Yeah, I think
guy.
this was in like 2022 or something.
I just saw the thing that
Yeah.
happened recently that he got in front of everybody, and the case was like,
Yeah, doesn't he have a disease too now?
yeah, and he told everybody he has
What,
fucking
Alzheimer's or something?
Alzheimer's? Okay.
Or is it? I think it was Alzheimer's.
No, it's
Maybe Parkinson's or some shit.
Parkinson's. Yeah, Parkinson's.
That's tough.
One of those not good ones.
You guys got that in around a minute, I think. So
It was okay.
yeah.
I knew who Fred Taylor was. I
didn't fucking forget
didn't. I needed the hint though. I don't think I would have got it.
something Flintstone.
I would have. I really thought it was Maurice Jones-Drew.
I said
The
Maurice Claret so
Maurice
fast.
Claret. I was like, no way.
like,
Is he
man,
just about to
Maurice
get this?
Jones-
And then he says Claret, and I'm like, no.
Maurice Jones-Drew. I thought I was trying to say it correctly. My bad. I said Claret. I'm looking at.
I was almost so proud of you.
I fucked up. 100.
You gave it all back.
I would have got it.
You gave it all
would've
back.
said it.
No,
would've
you
said
wouldn't.
it. Yes, I would have.
No, you
I
wouldn't.
had the first name. I just fucked up.
It wasn't even right though.
Maurice is his first name.
Yeah, I know.
Got half of it right.
You only got one of his 3 names.
That's what I
Also,
tried to say, Joe.
Maurice wasn't even the answer. So.
Mhm.
It was wrong. It was wrong.
That's what I meant. That's what I mean.
Okay. That's fun.
Speaking of 3-name running backs, saw a Bonjarvis Green Ellis jersey on Sunday. How about that one? That's
Wow.
a throwback.
No idea.
Played for the Patriots and the Bengals that I know of.
Yep. Yeah, I think it was a Bengals jersey. It was a bartender.
What?
A bartender had that jersey on.
Bonjarvis Green Ellis. Yep.
A
Bon
bartender had the Bonjarvis green.
Yep.
Bonjarvis Green Ellis.
Bonjour.
Bonjarvis Green Ellis.
Okay, let's go, boys. Let's go, little pod mates. Let's go,
Little dudes.
you know.
Come
I
on,
was
little dudes.
I was doing something this morning, and I just thought of, hey, here's a segment we can do. You know, what's one thing that just pisses you off? It could be like,
Did you mean when you sent that, you gave no additional context. Did you mean football related or like literally anything?
anything?
Okay.
Because mine is not football related.
I took
it's literally
mine
the
football,
stupidest thing, but I just like, to be honest, I don't know. My day today has just been like annoying as fuck and stressful, and and then like this little thing pissed me off,
Yep.
and then I feel like doing this segment. So
I want to start with this.
Sure.
This goes towards the
I
Bengals.
feel like
No, this-
Josiah's could come with a list.
No, I
know.
I'm going to say this one thing. Because this actually I've been following since last year, since
Okay.
he's been given an opportunity to touch the ball, and that is Chase Brown. Chase Brown is a running back for the
I have no idea where you're going with this.
for
Yeah, I don't
the
know.
for the Bengals.
Yeah.
Anytime they give him a little bit more production than he usually gets in a game, he does a little better.
Okay.
This last game, he gets 12 carries, 80 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, yeah, nice game.
Previous game, I think they give him like 7, maybe 8 carries. But the year prior as well, Chase Brown also does a little bit well in like some games they give him some more production.
Yeah.
And
So
what I'm trying to say is they always come out though. And then today I looked up and the running back coach for the Bengals says, "No, we're going with Zach Moss." And I'm just like, wait, why? He's a young guy. You drafted him last year, like,
From Illinois.
and you're trading for other shitty dudes that are getting paid more money that you could just get rid of possibly at the end of the year if you gave this guy who is sometimes does well for you. That's all I'm saying. That's
You're
what
saying
pisses
you're
me off.
mad that they're not playing him
Keep
more.
saying- after I see him do well, they don't even mention him. And I'm like, what the fuck? What's he got to do? 2 touchdowns, 80 yards, right? Is that what it said last game?
by
2
chance,
touchdowns.
by chance, is he on your dynasty team?
Maybe.
Dude, it all
That's why
comes
I
back
follow
to your
him.
goddamn dynasty team. Every single
That's why
week.
I follow it. That's why I follow it. But at the same
Oh,
time,
God.
I get those notifications
my
and Fantasy
God.
Pros is talking about running back coach, talking about nothing about Chase Brown. I'm like, why? Why is this, coach? What did he do?
I got a question. Did you start him last week? No. No, you're complaining. You didn't even believe in him.
Bro, because he's a backup and they're not talking about him. What am I
Oh
doing?
my God.
I believe in him. But coach over here talking about
Against the Panthers, like that's your only like a sit matchup where you could start him. I feel like.
But the week prior, Andy Dalton was blazing hot.
Chase Brown, if you're watching this, he does not believe in you.
I believe in you, Shorty.
Shorty? He is kind of short.
That's
He's
what I'm saying.
very short, actually.
He's a real short dude.
You might as well go. I mean,
I
really don't have anything.
You guys ever?
I don't know how you're that heated about that, but
Mine's not even football related.
understandable.
I want him to start.
My thing is, you guys ever get just random emails about companies? Maybe you bought something from them or something, so they start emailing you, whatever. You ever like go unsubscribe?
Mm-hmm.
And then when you hit the unsubscribe button, it wants you to type in your email to verify your email that they just sent their email to unsubscribe. So I can tell by your what your reaction is that it seems pretty fucking stupid. But I swear to God, this morning I was just heated. And I'm like, I said out loud, man, why the fuck do I got to type my goddamn email in when you just sent the email to my email?
I feel like they're taking your email again to put it in another subscription.
I've thought of that before, but I've tried different ways of just not doing it. And hitting subscribe and getting out of it, but then they still send me shit. And
so
I don't know.
Isn't it the unsubscribe? They have to put that in the bottom of emails, right? Their mailing list. They have to put that. So wouldn't it just be like a standard URL that brings everyone to the same page? So then it's like, okay, here's the landing page. Now tell us which one you are so that we can just remove you from the letter. I don't think it's I don't think it knows that it's you when you follow that link.
Well, some places do because
Maybe.
There are some places that don't ask for that. So then when it actually comes up on a company, it makes me more mad.
Okay, I can see that. I
It's
think that is
so-
pretty fucking tiny.
It's so little, but dude, the extra 15 seconds it takes for me to go beep, beep, boop, 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 I get mad.
I'm thinking about it right now. Oh, wow. Well, I think they just keep our fucking emails for later and just fuck these places, honestly. I know everything you're talking about now. I'm so skeptical now.
So, all right, I don't have a great one, but I'll just piggyback off that a little bit because it made me think of this.
Whoa.
How about really pointless accounts that places make you sign up for? It's called Taco Bell mobile ordering or something like that. Yeah. And then they have password requirements that are just they want you to have the most secure password ever so no one gets into your Taco Bell rewards. And it's now I got to have 9 different passwords because this one needs 3 numbers. This one needs a special character. This one needs an uppercase and a lowercase. And I'm like, it's for my McDonald's order. This is ridiculous.
Trying to protect you.
Your phone collects passwords too now.
I
you
lose
didn't notice
it.
that?
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I'm just I see all these passwords. Hunter, I agree. That's crazy. I have 30
It
passwords.
pisses me off. But really what made me think of it is because I don't know if you guys have noticed it. Just a couple places I've noticed, they've stopped requiring passwords. And they're literally to sign to your Taco Bell or whatever, just give us your email and we know it's you because no one cares enough about a Taco Bell account to steal it. So you don't even put in a password. Just give your email. That's the best. Then you don't have to remember a password, and it's only for accounts that don't matter anyways. So more places should do that.
It's an opportunity for some broke ass, motherfuckers to start stealing emails. Then you get some free food.
Emails. See what people got in their Taco Bell rewards.
So I thought this had to be football related previously.
No,
And
I was whatever.
can I just go back and say I want to piggyback off of the food places in general.
Okay.
I went to Chipotle. I got 1 scoop of meat. I got 1 bag of chips. No drink. I didn't get any special guac or anything.
You just complain about prices.
How much do you think my burrito was?
I don't care.
Would
Places
you
are
pick
going
it
to
up?
charge more. It's fucking.
Did you pick it up
crazy.
or
I picked it up. I went in. No, I'm sorry. I
Don't eat
I
there
went through the
anymore.
line. I went through the line and ordered it myself.
Okay.
the whole thing.
I don't know. $16.
It was $18.99. And I was like, did I fucking order something special? And
Yeah,
When
shit's just everything's, dude.
They just got that new CEO, right? So they're changing some shit.
their prices had to have gone up since the last time I went there, like a month
Probably.
ago. And
Probably.
I was really surprised. I'll be going to Qdoba and seeing how they taste.
Qdoba.
Cadilla
That just means try different stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
I think one of the cats hit something on there because then I was realizing that Josiah's thing was a little off. So I'm going to have to fix that.
What's new, Scooby-Doo?
I think it might still be fine, but I'm just...
They don't get up that high. But I guess they could have knocked down a jersey that slightly hit something. So maybe that, I guess.
Yeah.
They do knock down those jerseys on the reg.
I got to remember to adjust that.
Really just take a picture of it right here, and then right before we start, like make sure everything looks the same as last week. It'd be that easy.
I like that.
I like that. Oh, Bowman sent one in to the chat today. He said something that pisses him off is when the punting team picks up the ball quickly while the ball's still rolling and downs it.
Yeah, or where it is definitely going to stop on like the 1 or 2, and there's no receiving dude close, and then one random gunner just comes flying in and like touches it and then touches the end zone for no reason, just because he's like, oh, I can do this really fast. I got this.
It's like
it's so annoying.
Sometimes
it's like, use your head, dude.
God damn, they're so excited to play that they act super
just stupid,
dumb as shit.
I wonder if they come to the sideline. Go touch a ball. I wonder if they go to the sideline. The coach is like, "Why the fuck did you touch that so quick?"
It's just exactly what they do.
Like it just like take their head off and then
you need to think a little bit
more. Do it
more
again the
punt
next
team.
time.
Punt team 2 or kickoff team, it seems like almost every one there's a block in the back or a holding call. If I'm unless you're preventing like one of your guys from getting injured or something and you have a holding call or a block in the back call, I would just, if they do that, dude, you're sitting out. You're not on punt team anymore for this game. I swear it's so fucking often there's a flag every goddamn punt kickoff.
If it's a decent return at all.
Yeah, that really gets to me. No, it gets to my father, Chuck Simpson, a lot.
Oh, I don't doubt that.
Or it's like a Steelers guy, really long run. There's a flag. My dad's first reaction is like,
yeah.
Oh, they're trying to fuck us.
Yeah.
Oh man.
He couldn't tell you anything
refs,
about the
man.
flag
The refs.
whatsoever. Just knows it's wrong because it's against the Steelers. Actually, he'll probably yell before he even knows it's against the Steelers.
Yeah, for sure.
The last call though in that game for the Colts.
Last call.
When was it Minka? Who?
Oh, you're talking about that hit?
Yeah.
That pissed me off so much.
He looks so small hitting him too. He looks a little smaller than him. So
it was even like.
I was just saying it was kind of.
It was stupid. Even like he let up too because he knew he was gonna run into him, and so he didn't hit him that hard.
But then still did.
And did not lead with his head. It was just like, guys running a streak or fade route or whatever, throws it up to him. Minka's coming from safety and he's going to hit the receiver. So he goes, hits him. They threw a flag, and they're one of the Colts' last drives that just catapults it up the field, and then they go on and score a touchdown. So it was fucking lame. But Steelers fell short 24-27 against the Colts this week. I
like dudes.
I'll tell you what, watching the start of that game, I tell you, I was just hating really bad on everything possible about the Steelers. Our defense, which has looked super, like the top defense in the league, was just letting the Colts' bad passing offense shred us. Doing whatever they wanted against our defense in the first half. I mean, we're down, 17 points at one point. And I was just yelling at Justin Fields like, oh, here we go. He's back. He's back to the lemon. He's back to
lemon.
Like just tossing ball or, not making
Sucking
decisions
balls.
and running backwards. And he did that for the first half, maybe some into the third. But then I'm starting to realize, like, God damn, because then I'm watching the line more. I'm like, our line is just not fucking blocking. The big issue with that game to start off was our offensive line could not block. There were some times where we just like didn't even pick up guys coming in.
Is your line healthy?
Just got free reign at Justin Fields sometimes. No, that's one of the issues. I think after that game, there was a total of 3 linemen that are hurting out. So that's a big deal. We have, Jaylen Warren out. Najee got hurt at some point in that game. Cordell Patterson, who was giving us some life at one point, knocked out, concussion. We had some guy, I still don't know his name, I was playing running back for us.
Oh, I heard of him, yeah. Bowman on Sunday said, I can't believe it's 2024 and the Steelers are handing off to fucking Cordell Patterson. And that's so true.
Well, Justin Fields is the leading rusher with 55. So, I mean.
So, yeah. When the game progressed.
I guess it doesn't matter.
They started blocking better. And Justin, when he had time to throw, he's still making good throws, throwing it where it needs to be. It's just that we weren't blocking sometimes, and then Justin looked worse, and the blame is going to be shifted to him because then he starts doing his fucking I'm just going to stand in the pocket and not move for some reason. Like my progressions feel slow as fuck, and then sometimes he runs backwards. There's one play, I don't know if you guys saw it, but he just straight up ran backwards like 10, 15 yards, then fumbled, and the Colts got the ball at midfield. I didn't even say words because I was like, oh, yeah.
I wonder what your dad said.
He texted me and said, who's our third string quarterback?
Oh, my God.
Third string.
I said, I think it's Kyle Allen, if you guys remember that.
I sure do, yeah.
But all this shit to say that Justin Fields, looking good. When he has the time, it's just, I think it's mainly our offensive line's fault.
I was just going to say, Brady, I thought he looked decent.
When he has the time, looking good. The biggest fucking pro to having him is that he's such a red zone run threat.
Yeah.
Man, you have to guard his run too. So he rushed for 2 touchdowns last game. That's such a fucking plus to have, especially in the red zone. Yeah, had an overall really good game. I actually after the loss feel better. That I know we can come back from a big lead. Because I don't.
You sure couldn't do that in previous years.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that gives me a little more hope. Like, okay, if we're down, we can pass a little bit and come back. We're down 17 points.
Yeah, I thought it was over.
We had a last drive to come and try and win that game. So that makes me feel better.
Your offense looked a lot better than it ever has in the previous. I mean, for the past, 4 years? I don't know, 2 years?
Mm-hmm.
It's been, weird watching your fucking offense, bro. Just waiting for the defense to come out. But, yeah, he's a threat running, so it's like you have to play them both, and you guys look like your scheme for those pass plays, or half of them aren't going that far downfield. And,
yeah.
But the thing is, you guys can run that and have a dual threat quarterback, excuse me. And the Giants do that, and, it's like fucking hanging fruit. What's it called? Low picking fruit, because fucking the Giants suck so bad that Daniel Jones can't run because he's so scared. You don't see him at the line. His eyes are bigger than both of your balls right now. His eyes are so wide.
My balls are pretty big.
He's like, oh, my God, should I run? Should I throw it? It's sack. He sucks. But he needs to get the confidence from his coaching, folks. Sorry, I just leewayed this into my Giants.
You got into the Giants.
I like it. Sure, go ahead.
Finds a way.
I want to say I'm sorry to Daniel Jones.
Ooh.
You hear that, Danny?
For what specifically?
Specifically because I do put a lot of the blame on you for not knowing not being coached into the potential quarterback you possibly could be, because I saw our offensive scheme working for you because they changed a little bit of things. Our offensive coordinator came in front of everybody, just telling our secrets to everybody for some reason. Hey, we're gonna change the offensive scheme up and just give Daniel some more vision downfield. Like, oh, you know what? Yeah, how about you tell them, just put the playbook out there and tell them exactly what we're gonna do. Either way, he did that though, and I saw it that we were trying to throw the ball past 20 yards at connecting receivers he just tried, but like not saying it. I feel like it opened up a little bit of our run game. We didn't have any long runs, but Singletary did look decent at some points because they can't guess exactly what we're doing the whole time. So I feel like they did change up a little something, but a lot of it seems to be on fucking Dayball. Like he's making terrible calls. I saw somewhere that I listened to Talking Giants as well.
Oh, there it is.
All right.
Let's go.
I listened to Talking Giants as well.
Over half Talking Giants reference cashes early.
Dude. Fucking Joe Shane said if we have opportunities to kick field goals,
Yeah.
we should always kick them no matter what. And because we're not good on fourth down ever. And there's just statistically in the past couple years.
Okay.
So Brian Daboll kicks that field goal, and I think I'm turning the page to bitch about it. And Hunter texts me. Or maybe a little later, maybe like 4 minutes after. And I'm just like, talk about it more. Then I text him, and then I'm like, I just can't believe some of the fucking. And then it's just the next fourth down. He goes for fourth down on fourth down again 3 other times the rest of the game. And they're not good fourth down calls, I feel like. And
The plays aren't good that you run on fourth down?
no, the going for fourth down in
Okay,
that
the
situation
call in general.
is not a good call.
Gotcha.
But the only one time it was when you kicked the fucking field goal. When
They definitely went for it more after that, I remember. Yeah.
No, and I didn't notice it because guess what? I'm not watching the whole Giants game anymore because I'm like,
You definitely went to sleep in the second half.
yeah, because I just was like,
Even though it was a one-score game, I don't know how you get so
lost by
worked
5.
up about
I
it
get so mad
in
at
the first half, and then it's still a game, and then you just don't text us for this whole where the game matters in the second half.
and because I started watching Red Zone and I'm like, oh, the Giants aren't there anymore.
Giants were played on Thursday.
And then I'm sorry, you're right. Correct. I'm sorry. For that, I'm just mad. That I'm just
He probably
fucking
gets so
pissed.
mad. Paige is like, calm down.
Yeah,
and
and I'm
then
just
he's like, all right, I'll smoke. And then he
Then-
smokes and then falls asleep. How about
I go to my room.
Probably
I put it
pretty
on my
close.
bedroom, and I'm just like, I hate these dudes. I'm getting so pissed. This is so bad. Look at that. What was that? And I just turn to my phone, start looking at fucking fantasy. I fall asleep. Yeah, you're right, Hunter. You're right. I get worked up the first half because how bad of the play calling, and then bad. I mean, it's not.
I think one thing is that Daniel Jones is getting the ball out sometimes quickly or finding his short intermediate routes or something better than in past years. I'm only saying this because of how many fucking catches Neighbors and Rondell Robinson are getting.
I think they're doing that thing where the offense realizes that they suck.
Yeah.
Have no time back there. Can't go hit a 5-step drop, so they're just doing 1-2 quick underneath, 1-2 quick underneath, and that's how they're just trying to dink and dunk and stay alive.
Our offensive line has done this tilt thing this whole time, which is when we pass block, we help the guy to, I don't know, your left. Help them more than the guy to your right or something. It's something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
It's called tilt, I'm pretty sure. But Andrew
Hunter's always
Thomas
on tilt.
is one of the highest rated left tackles in the league right now because of this thing.
Oh,
and
is the really good dude?
not really good. He sucked.
Yeah,
He sucked last year. That's the.
Oh,
I was
did
just
he?
about to tell
Okay.
you. Oh, but
I
glad
just
you said
remember
that.
the hype,
I am so
Andrew Thomas.
glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because last year it was a hype,
Yeah.
and this man was. I don't know, but he's just better. He's doing a lot. He's doing a lot better right now.
Okay,
that's,
that's good.
that's basically the whole thing.
Okay. I thought he got worked week 1 against the Vikings, so
He-
I'm glad he's doing better since.
Exactly. I was. Thank you,
Because
Hunter,
they
for saying.
got killed.
No, our offensive coordinator really understood something. Something clicked because he was like, "Oh, we have these people. We have fucking weapons, but what's the point of not utilizing our playbook towards our weapons the whole time. And I feel like they weren't doing that before, and now we are. And then we got Brian Daboll.
You have like a weapon.
I mean, I do think that
I'm starting Wandale this week in Simpson League, so he better turn it up again.
Wandale Rob. I think Sterling Shepard was a big loss for us as well because
I think Victor Cruz was a big loss for
Yo,
you
somebody
guys.
give me that ball.
And Hakeem Nicks.
You always have this ball, bro. What
I know.
happened?
Hakeem Nicks, Mario Manningham.
David
Brandon
Tyree.
Jacobs. Is that what I said to you? Yeah, we had a Brandon Jacobs before. We need that Brandon Jacobs.
Brandon Jennings. He's on our team too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Or, wait. Rashad Jennings.
Rashad.
My bad.
Yeah,
Brandon
the
Jennings is an
dancer, the
NBA
dancer.
player.
Rashad Jennings.
Yeah.
Do you think you can dance?
Well, you guys only lost by 5 to the Cowboys. I honestly thought they'd look worse than they had the past couple games. So that's good for you guys.
Yeah,
Cowboys look
they
hot,
were all right.
dude.
Cowboys are hot, dude. They have the Steelers this week on Sunday Night Football.
I saw that.
Big fucking game.
Steelers actually favored.
Are they really?
They are.
Oh, my God. Let's go. Hammer that Cowboys money
Guess
line,
who my
guys.
underdog pick is this
I'm
week.
just kidding.
Are you favored?
Yeah. Yep.
Right? How much is it?
Vikings are about 2.5, between 2.5 and 3 favorites over the New York Jets
hoping.
in London.
I was hoping like a minus 110.
Yeah, guys, you got your first 9:30 a.m. game of the year. So get up.
Get
And
up,
watch.
get up, get up. Be a
I
player.
will be up.
I don't think last year I watched any one of those games.
Ooh, I will be watching this
First-
one. I watch them.
I'm gonna do it this
mostly,
year.
y'all.
I'll be away.
But I was always so
If it's really bad, I'll just catch a second
hungover
half.
that I was like, "Fuck no, I'm not getting up right now."
Speaking of the Vikings, how about that, my man Sam? Because damn, Sam, boy, looking good.
My sister?
No,
Oh,
No.
okay, all right.
Sammy D, Sammy the
All
dog,
right.
and fucking Aaron Jones. That boy's good. And
I like
Jordan
him.
Addison, dude. There's another guy too. His name is Justin the Jefferson.
You just,
Boy.
you just want to name all the
How
whole
many other
roster?
players do you know?
Yeah,
Dude.
yeah.
I'm not naming one no matter what because Hunter wants to say his name so bad.
Who's that?
He texted me about him, but I'd fucking
Is it Andrew Van Ginkel?
hell no. But is that,
Okay.
who's the other guy you told me? What's his name?
Johnny Munt.
Johnny Munt, bro. Hey, Johnny
He's talking
Munt,
about Josh Oliver.
bro. Josh Oliver,
That one dude you ranted about that one time?
Yeah,
Bro,
he just can't get over Josh
bro.
Oliver.
Okay.
It was that one time like forever ago that I found out his salary, and then he's been making some big catches this year, but last year he didn't catch shit. He didn't do shit all last year. I mean, kinda didn't do shit, but he didn't do shit. I swear to God.
He was just talking shit.
I
So
was
now
just
every
talking
time he catches on, I'm like,
Hunter
okay, see
texted me.
that?
You see that? Like he's doing.
He got
pretty
a
good.
touch. He got a touchdown this week.
He did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sammy Boy just throws it to whoever's open, which is really nice.
We got weapons.
A lot of people.
They-
just named a lot of people.
What was up, though? I mean, I was watching that game. They're just firing all cylinders, and then their defense decides to start playing like they used to.
I know. That's why when Josias was just singing the Vikings praise, I actually was coming in kind of pessimistic this week. This was the worst game we've played this year, in my opinion. The first half was
Has to
great.
be.
We went out to a 28-0 lead, and that half of football was phenomenal. They scored at the end of the first half, but it was kind of fluky because our punt returner got hurt, and then we sent out Jalen Naylor, and he had a punt go off his face mask looking up at the sun. So then they scored right before half, and it was 28-7. But then the Packers really dominated the second half, like quite a bit. So much so that it was a one-score game. If they recovered the onside kick, they definitely could have won that game at the very end. So, yeah, I mean, it was
Jordan
really
Love's
a tale of
first
two
game,
halves.
First game back since he was
Yes.
injured.
Right. Yep. Good. So it was Love's first game back, missed 2 weeks. First half looked bad, looked rusty, didn't know what he was doing. We picked him off. We actually should have had another one. Kind of just worked him. But by the second half, he looked back like himself. You could see him back there doing his natural little this man jumps up and down in the pocket like no one I've ever seen. It's crazy. He just sits there, ball in one hand and the other, and just kind of like bounces and then waits and then slings.
Nice.
It's kind of fun to watch, honestly.
Comfortable.
Yes, he's maybe a little too aggressive, I would say, but it is at the very least fun to watch. Pretty good for fantasy because even with the interceptions that he's bound to have, he definitely has some nice plays. They found him pretty good receivers out there, and but yeah, that second half, he definitely figured something out at least a little bit. He was checking a lot more, wasn't afraid to kind of keep the throws underneath and like slowly matriculated upfield more than trying to take big chunks like in the first. And it worked pretty well. I think it was the first like kind of vulnerable. The most our defenses looked vulnerable. Like it kind of gave a game plan for the rest of the league, how you attack this, and that's kind of take what it'll give you. Don't be afraid of like trying to figure out what the whole defense is doing in the secondary. Just take some of the shorter underneath routes and like, live to fight another down, make it a 10-play drive. So, the question is how much of that was because the Vikings were up 3 touchdowns to start the second half. But I mean, even considering that, I think that the Vikings was not a great second half at all.
I only said, the first half, like, offensively it looked all cylinders. Yeah.
Sounds like you only watch first half, so I understand that.
I understand. I'm sorry.
I was ready.
I get it. They look incredible first half.
Bro, you know how ready?
I have them on 3. I have all these fucking Vikings players on. Stop, dude. Come on, man. All right, dude. I'm just trying to talk here, and on my fantasy teams, and they all do well, and that's why I said something. So eat a dick, Brady.
Yeah, eat a dick, Brady. Jordan Addison, I will say, looked great. First game back after injury from week 1.
What was his injury?
It was an ankle injury. He had like twisted his ankle. Same thing Jalen Naylor had. But I think he even got better this year. Some of those plays were incredible.
Dude doesn't know Vikings ball.
I know, right?
No, but him saying it like in the same realm as Jordan Addison is some fuckery. Those are two ways.
Naylor has
I'm
like
not gonna
3
lie.
touchdowns.
I
this year.
thought he was
gets to play.
This is the first I ever heard of him, so I thought he was a rookie. And when I looked, he's like a third year.
He's a 5th rounder from Michigan State, so he kind of hasn't
Down syndrome.
No,
I thought you were gonna,
he's just like slowly stayed on
My
the
bad.
depth chart and gotten like a little bit better every year. He's pretty good, honestly.
But Jordan Addison looks like way better than him on the field than he does.
Yeah, Jordan Addison's a mid-first round pick.
Yeah.
Great pedigree.
And so
Won
does
the
Justin
Blitzkrieg
Jefferson.
in college.
From their best to worst, he makes them look like chopped liver. He makes Jordan Naylor is chopped liver on the fucking Vikings.
I don't know why you gotta talk so much shit about certain wide receivers and not others. So hyperbolic about everything.
Because I don't think he has him on his fantasy.
Yeah,
dynasty.
I know. Yeah, wait until he gets him on the dynasty, and
Yep.
he's gonna be singing his praises.
Yep. Except Curtis Samuel, you can go back to the fucking Buckeyes. It's the only time I liked you.
Okay.
That's about it.
Yeah. Okay. I was so ready though to shoot off a text to Hunter, because earlier in the day he had texted me like some bullshit about like being 3-1 when we were down like 17, and the Steelers were almost about to come back and win. They were about to blow it and lose. So I was so ready to send a text.
Oh man, but
Yeah.
Didn't work out.
Didn't happen.
Yeah, neither of those things happened.
yeah.
So I'm glad we didn't go there. It wasn't like a toss-up at the end. Vikings still had a pretty clear win. No one ever actually gets an onside kick these days.
Yeah,
and they still would have gone on score. But it was regardless, it was a bad second half. So really hoping that is not a sign of things to come.
Yo, well, just another shout out to the Vikings. They're the only undefeated team in the NFC right now.
Yes, sir.
There's 2 of them. It's them and the Chiefs.
Yeah, how about
So,
that?
That's pretty cool.
Also, okay, I'll stop on the Vikings, but no way. I don't think any other team has had a harder schedule. The only not great team was the Giants, and it was at Giants, and then they beat Texans handily. Or I'm sorry, the Texans was week 3. Who's week 2? Killed the
San Fran, or was that week 1?
Yeah, San Fran.
That's the crazy one.
Pretty much worked San Fran and Texans back to back.
Yeah.
And then Packers with Love back. I mean, that is hell of a 4-0 start.
Right.
Hell of a 4-0 start.
That's pretty impressive.
love who people put up as one of the top 5 QBs this year. Like when they were asking about who are going to be the top elite QBs this year, they put Jordan Love as that 5th QB. Like he's going to be elite over Dak.
Yeah, that's
And I'm like,
interesting.
fuck, I don't know. Hopefully he is.
We'll see.
Looks decent.
I'm gonna give the Pack some love a little later in the pod, so I'm not gonna shit talk them right now. I thought they looked good, honestly.
Shout out, I don't know if you guys saw the Broncos.
Yep.
Shout out to Bo Nix for -7 yards in the first half passing.
That's incredible.
And winning the game.
And they won the game.
And winning the game.
Like that's
I think that defense is for real.
he's
I just kept looking at
confidence.
that. And it was like 6 completed passes for
He's
like negative
confidence.
yards.
He's a
I was
definition
like,
of confidence.
holy shit.
Doing everything wrong.
Really love it though against Aaron Rodgers.
Then
Fuck it.
just
Can't
still
drive
having
it
the
down the field.
confidence. He just has the confidence at all times. Look at Bo Nix. He's still
They
confident.
get a big upset. They stopped giving me as soon as I mentioned the 100% money line boost on FanDuel. They didn't give it to me this week.
Oh.
They give it to you?
Yeah. Did I
Not
get
me
it?
either.
Okay.
don't think
So
so.
they must have
And-
taken it off.
Wait, Hunter, if you didn't see that bet,
I think you're right.
there was no boost on it with that screenshot I sent you.
Why'd you make it?
Because I always have made one every week. So I made this one this week as well when I won.
Yeah, that one you won. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. I don't know. Did I send you the Vikings one?
Oh wait. You sent the one where you missed the
Buccaneers.
leg or something.
No, I missed the leg. Yeah, that was
Okay.
the CeeDee Lamb and all those things that hit by the first half.
Yes. Yeah.
But no, the past I did the Giants, Buccaneers, and the Vikings past 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It's worked
Good
out.
shit.
Probably should pick the Vikings as your underdog pick in here.
Did you not remember who I was between? The Vikings and the Rams.
Guess wrong.
Yeah.
I did too. It's all right.
I mean,
We can go into that.
Let's do it.
Intoxicating Sports Survival of the Fittest is our very own Survivor League where you have to pick an underdog each week. The points are tallied, and a winner is crowned at the end of the regular season.
$1,000 to first.
And it's all put up by
Yep.
Bev Prodzinski herself. She's just throwing $1,000 in.
That's crazy.
So,
Thanks, Ma.
yeah. Last week I did the Rams. Josiah said the Rams. They lost to the Bears.
Bills head Bowman.
Kind of.
Lost
Bowman
to the
Bears.
Ravens. Kind of got worked, honestly, on Sunday night.
Yeah, wow.
And I'm alone in first with your 4-0 Minnesota Vikings, ladies and gentlemen.
Good pick.
On to week 5, I got an early commit from Bowman here that he is going with the Bucks, who are 2.5-point dogs to the Saints. It's
the Falcons,
That's
the
next
other
week.
team.
Yep, I'm looking at their next week.
Thursday night football.
Thursday night, they're 1.5 dogs to the Falcons.
I do enjoy that pick as the Bucks are playing really good football right now. They just had that slip up against the Bo Nix Broncos a couple weeks ago. So, Josiah, I don't know if you're looking or you know your pick yet.
oh man.
Sounds like you
But-
guys don't.
I really
So I'm going
I-
to go right now and just tell you that I can't believe the Cowboys are underdogs to the Steelers on Sunday Night Football. I don't think the Steelers are a bad team, but neither do I think the Cowboys are a bad team by any means. I think that line's fair, and they are about a point and a half dogs, so I'm going to go with it.
I'm surprised that we are underdogs, but we are home and it's a night game. That plays a huge factor because that place is going to be fucking crazy with terrible towels.
For sure. For actually a pretty damn good September start, that place will probably be rocking.
Cowboys looking like, ooh, just a little iffy. I don't think it's a bad pick though. I mean, I don't have all the confidence that we can beat the Cowboys.
I don't know why the Buccaneers aren't favored to win against the Saints because I feel like
They're playing the Falcons.
Falcons.
Sorry, yeah. Hunter said that.
Thursday. They play the Falcons. And they're
Are you looking on week 6 too? What's up with you guys?
No,
on
I
week
just
six?
scrolled past fucking the Falcons. They're the top. All right.
Okay.
Oh, Kirk O'Chains, though.
This is a weekly segment, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. You know what? Let's spice it up. Give me the Panthers.
The
Panthers over the Bears. He's picked. That's a second week he picks against the Bears.
Ooh. Will he go over too?
Fuck that hey you guys picture.
Okay. I'm actually gonna go with a team I hate with a passion. There's a couple that I was thinking about, but I'm gonna go with the Cleveland Browns.
Wow.
Underdogs against the Washington Commanders.
Damn, you still aren't a believer in Jayden Daniels, huh?
No, I love. He's so fun to watch. He looks really good. Definitely a surprise. Probably everyone.
Wait, what?
Are you?
No,
And-
I'm sorry. Can I have the Raiders since somebody's picked them?
That's fine.
There you go. Let me get the Raiders.
Sure.
That's more fun.
Okay.
That's a lot
Raiders,
more fun.
Broncos. Go ahead, Brady.
I like watching Bo Nix throw crazy picks.
I
bullets
like
in
the
chest.
Commanders a lot. I am just the Browns had a very awful game this week, losing to the Raiders. They're 1-3. They need to win. Browns defense can be tough. I'm just hoping they actually show up. It just feels like
I need a max wing.
every team this year has had a really bad game and a really good game. There's not been a consistent team except for basically the Chiefs and almost the Vikings.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
I'm ready for the Commanders to come down off this high a little bit.
That's
I think the Browns have a good shot at winning this game.
That's fair. I don't have a huge argument with the pick. Whatever, I think Commanders win, but obviously they're favored. Have you come around yet to my notion that if we redid the draft, Jayden Daniels goes 1?
No, he doesn't.
Not yet. Still,
No way. No way.
Still no. I don't know what week that you're gonna come around.
I think that like Caleb's upside is like
Jayden Daniels upside is up there,
two-time
dude.
Super Bowl champion,
So is Jayden Daniels.
like
What
MVP.
are you talking about, bro?
I think Jayden Daniels' upside is like
to LSU.
Wins the MVP award. Like he's like Lamar Jackson.
More of a Robert Griffin III.
Sure.
I actually think that's a
or
decent-
Lamar Jackson or
I think
something.
He's just a better thrower. Lamar, yeah, but Lamar could win a Super Bowl.
Jaden Daniels throws the ball way better than Lamar.
I don't know about that.
He's
I
a
don't know about
long
that.
ball connection.
Also, I'm
dude,
not-
Right? And then that
He-
last two games, he's been connecting. Like, what were those passes? Like 20, 15, 10. They all looked really good. I don't know.
I mean, I wouldn't.
The winning touchdown.
They
was
both are
like,
average football throwers to me.
I guess I don't know. That last throw was over the shoulder, perfect.
I don't know. I think he's looked pretty good throwing it.
I thought
He
was-
does.
I thought he looks a little better than Lamar.
I'm
is
just
what I'm saying.
trying to give a comparison. I wasn't technically saying like their passings were the same, but maybe the trajectory of their careers.
He's better than Chase.
Like I don't right now. I wouldn't say Jayden Daniels is like, in my head, he can take a team to the Super Bowl. I wouldn't say that about him right now.
But
He looks extremely
Well,
electrifying
not right now.
to
You
watch.
mean even in the future? Because
Yeah.
like Caleb Williams is going nowhere close to that.
That's why I said, you think
It's just
Caleb
everything
Williams
you
can?
watch in college about Caleb Williams is
right
he
now.
can sling the ball wherever he wants. His upside is huge,
Pat
and people
Mahomes.
have compared him to Pat Mahomes.
He's clearly so.
Jayden Daniels
so
is
far from
super
that.
surprising to me, kind of like how the world was surprised by Lamar Jackson. And that's how I'm just comparing him right now. You know,
But you've seen them play.
well, yeah.
Well, you've seen
that-
them play.
and I-
you're
I
still
think
thinking-
the bigger difference seems to be that you are really pretty still sold on Caleb Williams' upside, and I'm saying
Yeah.
that is like he's like 6 levels below that right now. Where Jayden Daniels might be like 2 levels below Lamar already, so
Yeah.
it's not even like close. Like, yes, if Caleb Williams is Pat Mahomes 2.0, obviously. I just don't see anything that says he is there or is going to put it together like that.
We'll see.
Because there's other dudes with tools.
We'll see.
There's lots
Yeah.
of dudes with tools that don't work out.
I'm just not quick to be like after 4 games just switch my opinion because I still believe in what I've stated in the past. I'm not
Facts.
switching like that.
That's fair.
Facts.
We will see how this progresses the rest of the year. You're hoping to see a lot better from
A lot more.
like you expect Caleb Williams to get a lot better this year yet, right?
For sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Well, see.
Y'all see. So we just made all our picks. Bowman's pick is in as well. Honorary. What do they call that? I don't even know
Guest
what I'm
picker?
thinking about. I'm thinking about a.
Celeb shot.
What do they call his votes for the presidential election where you send them in?
Mail-in votes?
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess that's maybe what I'm thinking about.
Dude mailed in his vote. It will be counted. Speaking of, no, we don't need to speak of.
I had a segment that I was gonna bring to the table this week, and I didn't because I just didn't have the time. It's all based on one thing I had in my head, and I was gonna say, hey, I'm gonna rip off a statement for like some teams here, and just see if you think it's valid or invalid. I just have one that I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Because this is my Super Bowl pick, the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yep.
To be in the Super Bowl, to lose to the Chiefs.
Yeah.
What I thought about is the Eagles. There's a statement. Eagles would have 0 wins if they did not have Saquon Barkley.
Ooh.
Let's see if that was valid in your eyes or invalid.
Okay. Well, I mean, the first thing you got to go to is go see the what they've done so far, right?
The Eagles sitting right now should be 2-2.
Yep. So they started out with that weird game against the Packers in Sao Paulo
Yeah, we're
in Brazil,
yeah.
and they snuck out of there with a 5-point win. Honestly, that could have gone either way. Saquon looked pretty phenomenal in that game, if I remember right. The second game, they lost by a point to the Falcons. I know you kind of just chalked up as a loss, but honestly, the Falcons stole that game. Eagles outplayed them, so I don't know.
Yeah, that was the game-winning drive
Yeah.
by Kirk.
And then the Eagles beat the Saints by 3. That was a weird one. And then now they just lost to the Buccaneers and got absolutely worked.
Yeah, they got waxed this past weekend. I'm saying it because I've watched a decent amount of the Eagles games, and every time it's like looking at a bad, anxious Justin Fields when I look at Jalen Hurts. I swear, like,
He's not
Jalen Hurts
elite.
looks worse than Justin Fields. Like, he looks so turnover ready. Like, he's just ready to turn the ball over. When he drops back, I get, like, nervous. Like, I don't trust him throwing the ball. And he holds it too long, just like some of the other quarterbacks in the league we're seeing. And, strip sack fumble. His play, like, makes me nervous. Then the reason I'm saying is because Saquon is because, Saquon rips off big runs, touchdown plays, spectacular catches and runs, to where even though they had a good run game last year with DeAndre Swift, they didn't have that weapon on him, and he's literally winning them games sometimes by the things he's doing, which I did not think was even going to be that big for them this year.
He looks great. He looks like he's still a top 3 running back in the league. I wouldn't have guessed that.
Yeah. I just thought, like, okay, they got another guy to run the football. I didn't think it was going to be that big.
I thought, yeah, exactly. I thought he was good. I probably would have gave him still top 10 running back league. I would have gave him still top 10, but more in like the back half of that top 10, and he is like top 3. Like he is definitely moving the needle for them. So the only other thing that we haven't said is that they've been missing their wide receivers too. AJ Brown gone
right.
for 2 weeks. No, 3 weeks now.
Maybe, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, 3 weeks, and then Davante Smith for that game and a bit of the Saints game too. So,
That's true. Maybe, yeah, he's throwing to some new guys, I guess. So
did you see some of the players on that team? I didn't even know they had some of these players who he was throwing to.
Well, I know Jahan Dotson's there now.
They're Goddard. They still have Goddard, thank God.
Yes.
After that,
about to say
they're
something about
like pass catchers: Grant Calcaterra, Paris Campbell, Jahan Dotson, John Ross. Remember
John
him?
Ross?
Jack Stoll.
Some of
Johnny
Goddard's
Wilson.
catches were really good too. Like they were.
Yeah, I saw him 2 games ago. He was making some grabs.
Goddard.
Yeah.
He made one.
He's the
grab
number
that
1
was
tight end.
Easy.
Yep.
Yeah, he's got a Big 10 for 170 game. Yeah. Yeah, that's That's a good point about missing the receiver. So maybe could be an invalid statement. Okay. Let's go here. Let's go. What else we got that I haven't said anything about yet? We talked about our teams. Anything else NFL wise before we throw some bets out there that you're going to cash you guys money?
I mean, just search across the finals. I don't think, let's see. Carolina looks a little bit better with Andy Dalton, but we don't need to talk about that.
Oh,
Rams are too devastated by injuries to do much.
How funny is it that fucking, the Chiefs just are like, man, we're just winning games. Yeah, we need to just handicap ourselves. So Pat Mahomes goes and just takes out his receiver's knee.
That was crazy, dude.
Yeah, oh my God.
Killed their top receiver.
Just takes him out. Have they confirmed it's an ACL tear?
I was going to ask you that. Because they said they had to do more testing on Monday, which is weird. Usually they don't need 2 days of testing to tell if the ACL is injured.
Yeah, so he could be out for an extended period of time, even if it's not an ACL.
Yeah, he will be for sure.
But I just want to say that the play was funny. I saw him run in, just lower his shoulder right into his knee.
Do you think he gets anything for that?
What do you mean?
Get anything?
Like penalties? Because didn't
what?
This is funny.
I'm sorry. Fined.
I don't even know what you mean.
Wait, okay, so Pat Mahomes gets
Pat Mahomes get fined?
Yeah.
For taking out Rashee Rice, his teammate?
No.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I'm just saying, fucking Minka's getting fined like money for tapping this receiver as he's jogging in.
Okay, I'm guessing that you don't know the whole situation.
Dude,
what?
I'm so lost.
Because Pat Mahomes.
I don't know the whole injury
Do you
situation.
think he took a lead pipe to Rashee Rice's knee?
No. But like,
Pat Mahomes and Rashee Rice on the same team.
I understand that, but
okay, so I don't really know where you're going.
That's what I'm saying.
Let me go. Let me keep going. Let me keep going with this.
You can try.
All right.
Minka Fitzpatrick's getting fined for lightly tapping a dude.
Yeah.
On the other team.
Correct.
Yes.
You made a mistake and injured your teammate. You don't think that you should be like, as a professional, be fined for it?
Whoa.
That's what that's all I'm
by
saying.
By whom?
I'm not by whom, but like
not. I know. That's a question for you. Who is finding Patrick Mahomes?
Maybe
Rashee's wife's wife.
You think his team as like
you
a
think
whole?
The Chiefs would fine Patrick
You're
Mahomes?
Like, Pat, you have to give Xavier or Rashee Rice some money
for trying to make a tackle on an interception.
This is funny.
I don't know. I mean,
I like the take. I think it's funny.
I'm taken back by what I said myself.
I like it.
You just made a bad play, so yeah, no.
That'd be a first. You getting fined.
It's just as bad.
I've just never even heard anyone like
Patrick's trying to stop himself from running into a wide receiver, and he doesn't stop. You know what I mean?
No.
Because he looked like he's like, I'm about to, I don't want to hit him.
It's a different team. That is the whole, like, that. It just, the conversation ends there. You can't get hurt for accidentally injuring your own team. That'd be insane. That'd be fucking crazy.
That's fucking hilarious.
It would be funny, though.
You know what? Let's get into community service for the week. All right, guys.
Dude. And I'm gonna. I don't know if Hunter has made this bet yet, but he might have.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
Probably
he sent
a
plus 250 comeback player of the year to earlier this on Sunday. I don't know if he's gonna
probably stole his bet.
Am I stealing it?
No. Why are you bringing this up?
Because I don't know what it's at right now, but I do want to. For fucking Sam Darnold, like I've been watching who is Aaron Rodgers, and who's a fan of Aaron Rodgers as well?
Who is Aaron Rodgers?
Because isn't he the leader for comeback player of the year? Wasn't that what that screenshot
If you
said?
give that, I'm gonna take the other side and go head to head against you.
Do you think that it's not gonna happen for 100%?
I have seen it go from 60-1 to plus 250 in like a month. I'm just like, it might still happen, but this is a pretty high watermark, I would say, for only being 4 weeks in. Like, everyone's looking at this. Everyone's thinking, like, oh, my God, who's the 4-0 team right now? That's crazy. Sam Darnold didn't even come back from an injury. You know, I don't know if a comeback player of the year has ever come back and won, not off injury, but just, like, how bad he was. Aaron Rodgers literally was, like, the talk of the season, tearing his ACL on the first drive last year, and now has come back and looked pretty good. If the Jets make the playoffs, he should be favored for sure.
Do you think he looked pretty good last game?
Not
No,
great, but I think the
not.
Broncos also are pretty elite defense.
Nah, he couldn't
and it was
fucking
one
score in some light rain.
I don't know if I was gonna say the Broncos defense declined this year,
But-
a little bit, but I thought so.
I do, yeah. Like last year, the comeback player of the year that was when Joe Flacco, took the Browns to playoffs and was really sweet, but they still gave
Still
it
didn't
to
win it.
DeMar because
Yeah.
he played
But
like
Sam
one
wasn't-
play,
Was Sam gonna be the starter from the beginning if JJ didn't get hurt?
Yes.
maybe.
Yes.
For sure.
That's why I told you to
told
pick
me
him in
to
the
pick him?
league. Yeah.
I
It's
mean-
exactly what I said. I'm pretty sure I said it all on this pod.
Yeah,
all
you did.
off season too. Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
That's why you have him on your team, my guy.
I know. Damn.
Are you giving this out for community service right now?
I fought.
Or you
Hunter's
scared about Hunter's
swaying
rebuttal?
me away hard.
It might still happen. The
You just
number is not.
Aaron Rodgers to
people
tear his
are just
Achilles
like-
again.
I don't need that.
It's not like Sam Darnold can really
But-
play much better. He's about at his like peak. It is really more on Rodgers than on Darnold. At least Rodgers is coming back from an injury.
I'll revisit this in 2 weeks. How about
Yeah,
that?
we can
Sure.
follow
I
this
wanna
as it goes.
revisit
I've
this
been
in
following
the
it every
future.
week.
Because I'm looking at these people and I'm like, I don't know. I think the narrative behind Aaron Rodgers has been shitty since like he's just hopping on like podcasts and talking everywhere, and then he comes.
I agree with that.
And then everybody's like, "Well, remember all that shit you used to just talk out your ass for, and people listen to you because you're on a huge platform and you're Aaron Rodgers, and people don't like him." I just think his character might sway him away from getting votes, and that's why the only reason why I felt like this dude. But then he's the only person that there could be other people, I guess.
I think that
No one's-
is your
They're
best
Sam Darnold haters right
argument for Sam Darnold is that it's a award voted on, not really earned, and Rodgers definitely does rub people the wrong way. That's probably the best argument.
But then the other people on here are not.
Yeah, but they're lower. They're much lower, right?
I guess yeah.
I mean,
They could change in
so what else is on? Like Joe Burrow's on there, a little lower.
Damar Hamlin,
DeMar Hamlin, who's actually playing
Kirk Cousins,
quite
You can't
well
win it
this
2
year.
years in a row.
Kirk Cousins,
No way.
another
Kirk
one.
Cousins, and then
You can't be
J.K.
comeback player of the year
Dobbins.
and then be comeback player of the year again.
You don't.
That would be insane.
We've never seen a guy die on the
came
field
back-
before.
won it, then came back from your comeback. I mean,
I would agree, but he definitely has taken another step forward this year. DeMar Hamlin's actually out there like starting and making plays. Pretty sure he had another turnover on Sunday night.
I did watch him. I think pick the ball off. I don't know if that's 2 weeks ago or last week. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
You're right.
Okay.
Are you taking this or not? We need
No, I'm
community
not, but-
service bets.
I'm sorry. I'm not.
Okay, got it.
But Nick Chubb is one of the people on there, although with a little further down. I could see that. If you
Look,
could.
all these
Crazy.
other guys, every single other guy we've
17
mentioned
fucking weeks.
actually got injured.
Yeah.
There's a reason
Right.
for that.
And right when you said that made me think about it too. I keep thinking to myself that Sam Darnold took the starting position from JJ, and they both are just battling for a starting position. And during the offseason, I guess they were just like, Sam Darnold's our starter. But
Hunter, I know you said you had some picks for community service.
I sure do, Brady.
home runs.
I got 2 home runs. Oh, you mean not literal home runs? Because
No?
like I
Is that
do
what
bet
you were
on
thinking?
no, I do bet on home runs every
Yeah,
now
you
and
do.
then. So that was kind of funny. No, I have 2 I like quite a bit this week. You guys want? I got one this week and one future. Which one? Which one you want first?
I want the this week one.
This week? All right. So here's the deal. The Vikings, good. The Jets, okay. But even more so than that, that's already all built in the line. The Vikings start fucking early. All 4 of our games so far, and actually go back years, Kevin O'Connell likes to start early. He has a great offensive game plan to start each game. They like to get off to a lead early so then they can kind of run afterwards. On top of that, we're going to London this week to play the Jets, and we have a much better coaching staff organization that has been to London, I think, each of the last 2 years under KOC already, and has won there each of the years. We have done it before. We know like the logistics of moving over there. We know how to like prepare, how to schedule the timings, and how to start early. I love them to start early against the Jets. First quarter, first half, I honestly just looked around for numbers to figure out what I wanted to do. But I'll give out, I think you can't really go wrong if you find a good first quarter or first half. And I'm trying to find this one I was just looking at earlier. First half point spread, minus a half point, plus 125 on Bet365, ESPN, it's 124 on DraftKings. Vikings first quarter to lead after the first quarter, plus 125 this week. Really love that bet, honestly.
Okay.
Okay, he loves it.
And I would guess
That's a good
that
track
sounded
record
pretty decent.
overseas. That's good.
What was that?
Good track record overseas. That's good.
Yep, and it's really on. I not like even if this was at home, I think we start out very well, and now you're just adding more complications with the travel and everything, and our coaching staff knows how to work that better than the fucking Jets.
Knows how to work that.
Okay,
Work that ass.
now the future, and I said I would give them love later. The Packers are plus money to make the playoffs right now, and I don't agree with it. I think they stayed. They're still 2-2, despite losing Jordan Love for 2 weeks. They proved they have a good team around, and now he comes back, and I'm telling you, he looked really good in that second half. The only quarterback that's able to do anything against our defense so far this year. They have a good team that almost made the NFC Championship last year. Right? Yes. They were like a play away.
They should have won that game.
Right.
They shot
So
themselves
they're
in the
already a
foot.
great team. They're only 2-2. More or less, I'm going to stop there. I just really think the Packers should not be underdogs to do it. Circa has them to make it a very smart sports book at even money, but you can get plus 125 on ESPN or Bet365, plus 120 on DraftKings. So give me Packers yes on playoffs, plus 125 for a futures bet that I have a lot of confidence in.
That's plus money, folks.
Okay, follow-up question then. Does that mean you think 3 players from the NFC South are going to make playoffs? 3 teams?
3 teams.
3 teams, sorry.
I think 3 teams from the NFC North.
Or my bad, North. Yeah.
Right now,
'Cause
if it stopped, it'd be 3 teams from the NFC South. Do you know that? Bucks,
No, I did not, but
Falcons, and
Saints.
yes, are all in.
Crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. But this is 4 weeks in. I like this. I like
But
this.
what
he's saying.
there's
about
no
the
way
Packers.
NFC South sends 3. I'd be kind of surprised they
Right.
even sent 2. And then like other fringe teams that you kind of have to worry, like the Rams are always a fringe team. They're bad. I mean, they're just really fucking hurt this year. Yep. Cowboys look like they took a step back. We just talked about the Eagles probably took a step back. I think it's kind of opening up for just a well-coached team with a decent quarterback to make the playoffs.
it's 3 teams. Lions looked really good on Monday night. Threw
Yeah.
up like 42 points.
The Philly special. They having fun out there.
Vikings are 4-0, so I mean, how likely is it for them to not make the playoffs? I mean, how many
They're like
4-0
minus
teams
400
have
right
done
now.
that? Yeah.
It's crazy.
That'd be
But
3
then
teams
prior
from
to
that
that?
division. That's crazy. Last year AFC North did it.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. But I think plus money is worth it.
It'll be cool to watch. I can't wait to see the development of it all because it's really good football right now.
No, I don't have
Except
any.
the fucking Broncos and Jets. That's just crazy.
That was terrible. I
Anytime
just
the
saw
Broncos
negative
play,
7 yards. I
It's
laughed.
just, it's just funny to watch Bo Nix throw confident picks.
Any other bets at all? Community service? I don't have any. I do my research and look at my shit like on the weekend, and so I need to start doing it earlier, I guess, and maybe I can lend some hand.
Community service. Don't go to Der Dutchman past 1 o'clock. They got no donuts. They don't make any more. When they're gone, folks.
I haven't been to that place probably since high school.
You're not a fat ass, man.
I've never been there.
Hunter, he could get along with them for sure.
What?
He has a sweet tooth. That's why I said that.
Dirty
Oh.
Dutchman.
I didn't know where you're going with that one.
He had a sweet tooth.
That's it for community service, but we
Yeah.
should point out that Bowman giving the lone pick last week did win,
Oh yeah.
which brings us as a group up to 2 units plus on the year.
Good.
And only 17 bets. So, I mean, that means we have been profitable for 21 months straight now through 57 bets.
Let's go.
If you aren't tailing some of these, I don't know, just, look yourself in the mirror a little bit.
The ones last year during the playoffs the alternate spreads for the Eagles that hit. I swear,
Yeah, what
bro.
the hell?
People who are listening are probably like, how do you know? How do you negative 13 and a half? That's crazy. Oh, those were dumb bets,
We're good.
folks. I don't know how I hit those,
We're
but
good.
those were hitters. Those were hitters back then. Was that what it was? What was the spread, Hunter? Do you know what it was?
I think it was 2023, you think.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
That's the only time I remember hitting a big one. That was like plus-
Yeah,
plus-
January 18th, 2023, Eagles
tell me
minus
that.
13.5
13 and a half.
for plus 368.
Jesus Christ.
Boys, put the house on it. You got a mortgage? Let me get it.
That's funny.
Oh shit, it's fucking hilarious.
That is to date our biggest odds hit.
I mean, yeah.
I was
Alt
I
line
was
like
very
that?
That's just those are bad. I'm sorry to say it. At the time, I think the week before I might have hit something. Did I? Anywhere near before?
I don't know if you hit, but you were definitely on like a
I
alt
was-
line
Yeah.
like urge.
And that's why I said it. And
yeah,
I
he was on an
surprised-
urge. He didn't hit anything
I didn't
else.
think,
No.
whatever. Either
Unless it was
way, I just
22.
remember just like at one point, Hunter's just like, all right, I'm betting you $50. I'm crossing that. You're just saying shit.
Yeah,
I
I
was like,
will
yeah.
continue to do that. Keep y'all
Yeah.
honest if needed. If needed.
It's got to get in a roll. It's a tangent. All right. Are we? What's our next seg, dude?
Next segment is the most popular segment in all of podcasting right now. Go fucking vote on the Instagram page because it's fire. It's Drunk Draft, everybody. And last week, your boy B team came away with the dub. Thank you guys for voting. I knew as soon as I was picking, locked it in. It was a guarantee. The topic last week was bars in Columbus. And I won with a team of Pins, Short North Pine House, and Midway.
It's a
Throwback.
solid team. I'll give you that.
Hunter
Beautiful
was in-
graphic. Beautiful graphic.
Yeah, that was made by Adam Bowman, who is not here today.
The snowman.
And Hunter came in second place, which was surprising to me. I didn't know, I don't know. A lot
Got
of
some love. I was
people-
definitely. It was tight.
I
For
heard
quite a
that
while.
liked Xenos.
Yeah.
One person chatted us and said, I'm all for brothers. That's why I voted for him.
Really.
So that was Josias. Yeah.
That's weird.
So,
No,
yeah.
it's not weird. Brothers is a staple.
Yeah, but it's not like that fun.
It's a fucking staple.
It's just a chain.
It's a staple in Columbus.
Even
staple
though
everywhere.
Josiah still lost, so that's why he did a shotgun at the beginning of the show. And so this week I picked Pop-Tart flavors. Pop-Tarts, there's been so fucking many.
Bro,
So there's-
I could go 20 rounds with this.
Let's not.
Yeah, it's not.
I
But,
love me some Pop-Tart
What do you want?
flavors.
3 rounds? 4
Three,
rounds?
three,
Three
three.
I would,
rounds?
I'd love
Trace.
3.
All right, let's do 3
Trace.
rounds of Pop-Tarts.
We only got 3 people.
Yeah. So it's Josias, Hunter, me is the order. Josias, you're on the clock.
Tick, 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 tick,
First
tick, tick, tick.
pick, I'm going to get me a little hot fudge sundae.
Okay.
Goes right with the little ancillary.
I like that one. I used to, buy that.
Shove it down your throat in seconds.
Yeah, I was going to say, buy it at the high school
2 bites.
lunchroom in the morning.
Whole Pop-Tart.
Spell Sunday.
Sundae.
You must not went
You
to
guys
church.
hum together. That was nice.
You must not went to church.
Second pick, I'm going with, talk about a staple, brown sugar cinnamon. You can't beat that.
Yeah. That's going to get Matt Johnson. That's about it. Everyone else who's a regular person walked right by
my
that
God.
brown cinnamon sugar.
Bro,
Dude.
I think that
If I win, you're doing 2
brown
shots.
sugar cinnamon.
What?
If
might
I win, you're
be-
doing 2
I
shots.
think it's a
brown
lot of
sugar
people's
cinnamon
favorite.
is not number one.
I think it's a lot of people's favorites.
Yeah.
That was
It's-
gonna be my pick.
Yep. That was my number 1.
If I was, yeah.
I can't believe that shit, man.
I mean, we'll see. I guess
We'll
based on
see,
the
I
voting,
guess. No,
but
we'll
I
fucking see.
swear people love that shit.
all right,
Yep,
come
for
on,
sure.
around the corner. I want to see
I
what you got. I want to see what you got.
guarantee
over there.
that's their most popular flavor.
Sold, yeah, for sure.
Okay, my pick is gonna be s'mores.
That's a good one.
Really good flavor.
Dude, I want to RKO you right now. Keep going.
He wants me to go quick. And coming back around, I'm between a couple. This one's always hit for me. It's cookies and cream. Slap that one a lot.
That's pretty close to s'mores.
I mean, no.
I want graphics
so?
of these. I want graphics of all these pop
This
tarts
would be
as well.
so fucking
Same,
easy
like-
to make a graphic.
Same like type of sweet, I guess. But
It's kind of a little
cookies and
cream and
s'mores.
cream and chocolate kind of thing. Vanilla and chocolate. I'll go, since the last one was pretty little like the boring kind of old man one. I'll go with the fruity tooty wild berry. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God,
It's
he
a nice
really
pick.
snagging them.
Nice pick.
That's a nice pick for sure. That's a nice pick for show. So since they're snagging them over there, I'm gonna start snagging them over here.
You got 2.
Give me definitely give me that cherry Pop Tart. I'm a big cherry Pop Tart guy. I'm sorry.
Cherry.
Yeah, I know.
I gotta say that's wouldn't even probably be my top 10.
Wow.
I do enjoy it, but would not have picked it.
You know what?
Shocked the world though.
Both of you.
Shocked nation.
This I'm a little torn between a couple right here, but just give me a little chocolate fudge real quick, baby.
Chocolate fudge.
Fudge.
Dude, I will say I walked by Pop-Tarts in the grocery aisle the other day, and I looked at chocolate fudge and said, this is the one I hate the most.
Yeah.
I'm not making that up either.
I think you'd literally have to pay me to eat a chocolate fudge Pop Tart. I would.
Yo,
not.
we're just shitting on it.
I would not. I don't know why you're so. Well, a lot of it is because you
Honestly,
you
I
went
like all
after me
Pop-Tarts.
right away.
I like all Pop.
I think you're getting last.
Ah,
I really do.
I hope so. Back-to-back shotties. Let's go.
dude, back to backs. Yeah.
All right.
Well,
and-
next episode we're doing back shots or that-
Yeah.
Man, that guy's gonna love this
All right.
episode.
Last place this week, it's back shots.
Dude, it's getting hotter in here. I swear,
I'm
getting
hot
hotter
as
by
fuck
the
right now, and I
second,
gotta
dude.
pee so bad.
Dude, my fucking is going
All
crazy.
right. I'll keep it simple then. Just give me the strawberry. Probably the first one they ever came out with, I would guess.
Strawberry.
All right, Hunter's list is pretty nice.
Yeah, I do like his list.
Welcome to the fucking show, boys.
He's gonna win. So I'm gonna go with.
Hunter's ass hairs.
They made that one?
I'm gonna go.
That's my favorite one.
I ate this one a lot when I was in high school too. It's confetti cupcake.
Oh, I like.
It's like your birthday cake
Yeah.
flavor. I always really loved that one.
Was it cupcake?
Yeah, I'm
Confetti cupcake.
Was it just confetti cake?
I'm
Confetti
just
cupcake?
gonna.
Nah,
If
confetti.
I
see it.
don't
Okay.
get last, I'll shotgun twice because I'm about to get last. These are bad picks.
So if he gets last, he's shotgunning. If he doesn't, he's shotgunning twice. That's what he said.
Uh,
Clip it.
Okay.
Clip it.
Yeah,
Clip
deal,
it.
dude. What
Yeah,
the fuck?
clip it.
So everybody vote for me.
Damn. He's playing. That's a mind game right there. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that.
Yo, appreciate the listen. Go vote. It's gonna be up on this weekend. Until next week. Hopefully get Bo the man back. Peace out.
Skull.
On his back.